All right, everybody. This may not seem like a lot to y'all, but this is the cotton. I'm just driving into it, but you look closely, look at the flowers, how beautiful they look. You've got your white flowers, your pink ones. Not to mention, they're about 4 feet tall, all the plants are. This is just one of the fields at the beginning, but look how beautiful the flowers are, which they got a bunch more to bloom. Beautiful. So there's the start of it. I had the bees here with honey supers, drawn comb. So let's go check on the bees, see how they're looking. Well, here's the first bee yard we have. We've got a bunch of nooks here that we need to move into single deeps. They're overcrowded. I've been needing to do this. I haven't done it in a while. Then with the cotton fields blooming pretty good, we're gonna check on these bigger colonies, check how they're doing. They've got drawn comb, partially filled honey supers from when I moved them, and then empty drawn comb on top as well. All these singles, or these nooks, we're gonna make into singles. You can see they're overcrowded. But we're gonna check on these. If they are getting filled up, we're gonna have to, all we have left is undrawn foundations. So we'll have to wax those and bring some boxes out here next week. But gotta get all these nukes built up. These bigger colonies are booming like an airport in and out all the way across. This one here, that bottom board looks a little tight. So we'll look at it. We'll see how it goes. But it looks almost sealed off. How it warped, that wood warped, but they got a couple. May have to put a rock or something in there. Let's see how this goes. Like I said, the cotton field's this little airport right here. You've got flowers coming up everywhere, so we had them out just in time for this is how they water. They've got their little trough, but you can see flowers throughout, pink and white ones. These fields aren't as tall as the ones across the road. They're about 4 foot tall. These ones are short, even shorter. So we've got 2 other yards to go to after this. This is where most of the work is going to be as far as moving nooks into single deeps. Let's get to it. All right, so we've got everything set up. We've got the nooks in place. We're going to scoot them to the side, put a 2-way pallet or some bottom boards down, give them the rest of the drawn comb that we have, move the nooks into the full single deep. And I'm gonna get all these done first. I got all the equipment out, so I don't have to come back out when I'm done. They're ready for me to start you know, merging into single deeps with drawn comb. You see drawn comb, empty box, they get 5 frames, they get 5 frames. Then those frames that are in there get moved in as well. With some lids, I'm gonna hurry up and get this started and then start looking at how the honey's producing all throughout 3 yards. So alrighty, so what I did was, I've already did this box here, but I've got this box ready. It's got 5 frames of drawn comb. This is a packed out nook. Look at that, they are just bees between every frame. We're gonna get those 5 and put them right in the middle, and they will expand outwards. Make sure the queen's not on top, but 1 little hive beater, 2 little hive beetles. This is gonna be hard to do with one hand. This is actually, you know, they're very calm right now for what the bees normally are. These are Korea queens from California. That's where I've been getting my queens from. Excuse me when I try to do this one-handed here. These are fat. Let me try to break these frames out first. Capped honey on this one. This one I should be marking my queens, but I've got the markers in the truck and I don't want to waste time doing that. I don't want to row any bees either. Last thing I want to do is row the queen. But backfield brood nest, lots of honey. I'm gonna actually put that further out. I'm gonna give them some open space just because that brood nest is backfilled. Let's spread that. That's not really a brood frame. Let me put that more on the outside. It had brood, but it was a backfill brood nest. She's got 2 empty frames. See what they look like here. Good honey rainbow on top. Beautiful brood. That's gorgeous on both sides. So heavy frames. This is a little late for my liking. I should have already expanded this into a single deep, but I ran out of time last time. I've had my kids all summer, so I could only work on them on the free time. But look at that frame. Pollen, brood, honey. Look at that. I'm not sure what all you caught there, because I'm recording my phone and accidentally pushed a button. But look at that. No queen cells, brood, pollen, brood, honey. Just beautiful all the way around. So this has been ready to get expand into a single deep. This is all I'm doing is now I have time this week to actually work on them. Look at that brood pattern. Beautiful. Honey, pollen. Just a beautiful frame of bees. A beautiful colony, actually. I want to make sure she has enough room, which I'll look for at the end. I'm not looking for it right now. I don't have time. Put them right in their position so the bees will fly right back. But look at this, just heavy of cotton honey. So I'm gonna scoot these ones in here. Put this on the outside so she could have room to lay. And then put this on the outside. Hopefully she's not on here so I don't roll her. Beautiful box of bees. I'll scoot those here together shortly, but I will look for the queen to see if she's on here really quick. Lots of yellow pollen for being cotton. See if I see her running anywhere. But that's it. Then I'll shake these bees in the colony here, and they're all still orientated back to their entrance. Yeah, I am definitely late at transferring these. Look at that. That is a packed out nucleus colony. Bird comb on the side. Beautiful and healthy though. I believe I got my camera dirty, but look how beautiful that is. Just honey, brood, the bees. Beautiful and healthy. All right, so this is what we're left with now after we moved all the nooks into single deeps. A lot of these nooks were overpacked. Only one had a queen cup, but they were honey bound. Lots of burr comb. So you see they're getting orientated again. So now that I got all of them into single deeps where they could continue to expand without any swarming or anything, I'm gonna go into the bigger colonies now. Since those small ones had burr comb and drawing out comb and nectar, I'm gonna go into the big colonies, and we've got the farmer here, or one of the workers here. But I'm gonna go into these big colonies and see how they are storing honey, since it was all drawn comb. And it looks like I do need to get into waxing a lot more foundations, because I'm gonna have to add boxes like crazy. And then I still have to go to the other yard. So all the main big work is done. I'm just gonna do some spot checks and go from there.